So good morning students, welcome back. Today we'll discuss one of the most important topic, cyclotron. Okay, first we'll discuss its definition. What is cyclotron? Actually cyclotron is a device that is used to accelerate only positively charged particle from lower to higher energy. Okay, 1h1 proton, 2He4 that is called alpha particle. Okay, with the help of cyclotron we can accelerate only positively charged particle like proton, alpha particle, sometimes neutron from lower energy to high energy. Okay, we cannot accelerate electron because it is negative particle and its mass is very less, 9.1 into 10 raised to power minus 31 kg. We cannot accelerate neutron because its charge is less, it is neutral. Okay, so we can accelerate only positively charged particle using cyclotron. Now students will discuss its principle. Actually cyclotron is based on the principle that whenever a charged particle revolve in magnetic field, okay, its frequency remains independent from its velocity. It means its frequency does not depend on its velocity. And the most important, whenever the charged particle revolves under the influence of magnetic field, the magnetic field gives its energy to the charged particle and gradually it accelerates from lower to higher energy. Okay, in mathematical expression we'll discuss its principle also. Okay, now students we'll start its construction. Look at students, as you see this diagram, okay, it is representing the cyclotron. Cyclotron having two metallic hollow D-shaped plate. Combined it is called Ds as D1 and D2. Both the plates are held parallel to each other and are connected with a high frequency alternating source. Okay, both the Ds are placed between strong magnet north and south pole. These electromagnets produce strong magnetic field around the Ds. At the center, in between the Ds, we'll put the source of charged particle, the source of positive charged particle, of which we have to accelerate from low to higher energy. Suppose we put the proton and we have to accelerate this proton from low to higher energy. This is the low energy proton and we have to increase its energy. So we'll put gap between the Ds, and this is a tungsten plate made by tungsten, symbol W. Okay, and this is said to be target plate. Okay, with the help of this target plate, the low energy proton comes outside with high energy. Okay, later on we'll discuss about tungsten plate. The whole apparatus is evacuated. It means between the Ds, okay, there is a vacuum. Why we use this vacuum? We use vacuum in order to avoid the collision of this charged particle to the air particle. Okay. Now students, we'll start its working. Look at the working. Look students, I just made this diagram here. Okay. For simple explanation, this is the plate D1 and this is the plate D2, and this is a charged particle proton of which we have to charge. Now students, we have to accelerate this charged particle from low to higher energy. As soon as when we applied AC source, the AC source provide in first half cycle, AC source provide negative charge to D1 and positive charge to D2. Okay, we know proton is a positive charge particle, so it will attract towards D1. In first half cycle, it travel in D1. As soon as when it comes gap between the Ds, AC source changes the polarity. It means it will change the charge. It provides positive charge to D1 and negative charge to D2. Positive and negative. So this proton will attract. It will travel in remaining next half cycle in D2. Again when it come outside, AC source again changes the polarity, minus and plus. In this way, this process occurs continuously and the charged particle will rotate between the gap between the Ds. Okay, in the presence of strong magnetic field. We know when the charged particle revolve in magnetic field between the D's, this in a fixed interval of time, magnetic field gives its energy, its energy to the charged particle. It means this charged particle while revolving will gain the energy from magnetic field, and after getting energy, its radius of circular path will increase, and finally it comes outside by the collision of tungsten plate. But when it comes outside, it becomes high energy charged particle. Why? Because this magnetic field gives its energy to the charged particle, and after getting energy, its radius will increase and finally it will come outside by the collision of this tungsten plate. Why it is said to be target plate, and finally when it come outside, will collect this high energy proton with the help of a collector. In this way we can accelerate any positively charged particle from lower to higher energy. So now students, we'll discuss the mathematical portion of cyclotron. Okay, look students, our first case is what? The radius. Actually in cyclotron, the charged particle revolve in circular path. Okay, so we'll find its radius, and we know whenever the charged particle revolves in circular path, it always experiences two types of force. The very first force is centripetal force, which works towards the center, mv square by r. Another force that works away from the center, that is called centrifugal force. As a centrifugal force, here the force works as qvb. This is said to be force on charged particle in magnetic field. On balancing state, centripetal force will equals to centrifugal force. Okay, v to v cancel out and we get as radius mv by qb. So this is the radius of a charged particle in cyclotron. Look at students, case second, velocity. For getting velocity, we'll transfer qb with r. Okay, so there comes qbr by m. We'll transfer qb, multiply with r, we'll get qbr by m. So v equals to qbr by m, that is the velocity of charged particle in cyclotron. Now students, time period. The formula of time is distance by speed. Here, as a distance, we are having a complete circular path, that is circumference 2 pi r. Radius is r, and speed we got as qbr by m. R to r cancel out and we get as time period 2 pi m upon qb. Okay students, now finally we find frequency. The mathematical formula of frequency is the reciprocal of time period is said to be frequency nu. This is symbol of frequency, and time period we know 2 pi m upon qb. So it reciprocal, it become qb upon 2 pi m. This is the frequency of cyclotron, and that is also the mathematical verification of its principle. Okay, that frequency does not depend on velocity. Frequency of cyclotron, okay, frequency in cyclotron of the charged particle remains independent from velocity. There is no velocity. That's why we can say frequency does not depend on velocity. This is the principle of cyclotron. Okay. Now students will discuss application of cyclotron. Generally cyclotron used to start the nuclear reaction. Okay, it is also used in hospital, okay, to produce radioactive element in the treatment of cancer in diagnosis.